I wouldn't go on a mass killing spree. I think that's pretty certain. Mr. Contest Master, honored dignitaries, fellow Toastmasters, and most welcome guests. The barriers that we have, well, we have barriers that are put upon us by the law. We have barriers that are put upon us by our families, barriers put upon us by our friends, and barriers that are put upon us by ourselves. And I think the latter are the most important because the others you can ignore if you're willing to accept the penalties. You need to have some barriers because you don't want to go beyond that. You don't want to be offending people. You don't want to be hurting people. That's the most important one. Do no harm. So I don't think that it would be good to say have no barriers. But I would like to have some more freedom. We need to be able to go out and say what we think. We need to go out and be able to try new experiences. And we put those barriers upon ourselves. How many of you have not ever thought about being up here in a contest? We put that barrier on ourselves. We have to throw that barrier away. How many of you don't go for that job that you want because you are afraid? Well, as I tell the new speakers in my club, you know what happens if you don't do it? Nothing. You're going to be in the same place you were, and if you go for it and you don't get it, well, that's okay, you learned. So the most important thing is when you have barriers, to just know where they are, try to go a step beyond them, use your intelligence, use your morals, use your common sense to know how far you can go. Because if you do that, you'll come out of life as a success, Mr. Contest Master.